Well, here we go again, guys. Another star has fallen. Another person whose name I've known, spelled, seen spelled, hundreds, maybe thousands of times. Seen him on TV, seen him in concerts, seen him at just about every country music awards, and sometimes American Music Awards, and in movies. If I didn't mention that already, suddenly their name is spelled differently, and I'm supposed to just believe that it's my bad memory. Dwight Yoakum. There he is. Dwight Yoakum at the Center for Law Engagement in Politics. So here he is. Special guest, special musical guest. You know, when you put on these events, you have one job, and it's not to misspell the name of your special musical guest, which they apparently did here. And I'm saying that sarcastically for those who don't understand sarcasm. I don't for 1 second believe that they misspelled his name. That is preposterous to even presume something like that. Dwight Yoakum performed at this event. Right. There it was. And then suddenly it's spelled like this in the article. This guy's first time reacting to Dwight Yoakum. Suspicious minds. And this young lady's first time reacting to Dwight Yoakum, Suspicious Minds. She clearly says Yoakum also. This young man is really a fan because he does an entire song of his. And you'll see how it's spelled here. Here we go. You'll see how this young man, who's obviously clearly a fan of Mr. Yoakum's because he's even got his hair styled just like him. So similar to my obsession with Shannon Doherty, whose name is now spelled differently. Of course, I knew how to spell her name properly, and now it's changed. Then I was just told that I just didn't remember it right. It's been so long, blah, blah, blah. Someone I literally obsessed over as a young man. But here's this young man. He's obviously a huge fan of Mr. Yoakum, and that's how he spelled the name in the video. And he's got one comment from yours truly. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Dwight Yoakum's name has changed to Dwight Yoakum. You might want to know since you seem to have remembered him as Yoakum, which is how I've always known him. So yeah, it looks completely bizarre, utterly strange, utterly foreign. Never seen it spelled like that before. Always been like this. But look at this one. Dwight Yoakum, the Platinum Collection. So they went so far as to do a Platinum Collection, but then his name is spelled differently on this. And having a hard time making this shrink back down again. There it goes. Dwight Yoakum, photos and high-res pictures. There it is. That means they had to literally name the website Yoakum, the way I've always known the man's name to be spelled. This looks so bizarre, so foreign, so strange. It just immediately jumps out like, whoa, what? Just as if you were to see something that you've seen thousands and thousands of times, thousands and thousands and thousands of times. If you happen to drive by Starbucks and it was suddenly Starbucks, would you just shrug your shoulders and say, oh, well, I guess it's always been Starbucks. That's funny. Oh, man, I could have sworn it used to be Starbucks. Man, our memories, these memories of ours. Oh, our memories are just, our minds, our memory is just so fickle. Oh, these human brains, they're just so mysterious, and just our memory is just so fickle. Oh, my goodness. We all thought it used to be Starbucks. Oh, how silly of us. Google clearly says it's always been Starbucks since the beginning of time. Google knows everything, so of course it has to be right. I don't care what I remember. It's Starbucks. It's always been Starbucks. Anyone who says Starbucks just has a bad memory. That's how stupid this all seems to those of us who have clear, solid, anchored memories of something that we know very well, not something that we're hazy on, something we think we knew, something we know, and then it changes. That's the evidence. The evidence is the change.